Jason, you gotta walk off the curtain, Jason.
A bunch of my classmates, actually I see them here, we went to a birthday party recently for one of our buddies. Actually, it wasn't his birthday, it was actually a party for his 2-year-old daughter, Alexandra. And everything was fine until they brought out the birthday cake. When I saw that, although Alexandra was just turning 2, there were actually 3 candles on the cake. And I was confused, so I took a closer look, and I saw that the cake actually had a footnote. That there, in tiny little letters, written in sugary frosting, were the words, "This cake contains projections and forward-looking statements about the future growth performance of this child. These projections are only projections and represent the current beliefs of her parents. Happy birthday." I asked her dad what that was all about. And I was shocked to learn that Elliot Spitzer was investigating them for accounting fraud. Apparently Alexandra's birthday was really on April 4th, but her parents had booked it a month early, on March 4th, to get it in before the close of the quarter. Spitzer was like having none of that. He was making them restate their quarterly results all the way back to her conception date. According to him, irregularities were rampant in that household, and the whole messy business smelled really fishy. Fishy with a touch of strained carrots and creamed spinach. But it gets worse, because apparently also the nanny contract wasn't sent out for a competitive bid, Granny got a sweetheart deal on overnight stays, and even her playdates were arranged through special purpose entities designed solely to conceal the true off-book nature of the relationships. Yeah, it was crazy! So in the end, my buddy had to surrender the leftover birthday cake as restitution, and was demoted all the way down to deputy diaper changer. And that's, in a nutshell, why I do not have any children. That and the fact that I just can't seem to get a date these days. But let's face it, like, the only thing sadder than being single is that when everybody knows you're single and they just pry into your business. Like, my buddy thinks that my plight is either funny or pathetic, so he buys me a bunch of self-help books. You know what I'm talking about, right? Self-help books? Then my sister gets involved. No, not like that. Not like that. Sister gets involved and says that maybe I should go to synagogue with her. Maybe I'll meet a nice Jewish girl there. Yeah, whatever. I mean, look, truth be told, like, I think that the chances of me being smitten by love in the middle of a Sabbath service are pretty damn slim. The chances of being smitten by a fucking bolt of lightning are pretty damn high. Especially given all the time I've been spending with those self-help books. And other times, I mean, just to get my parents off my frickin' ass, I'll make up completely fictitious relationships. Oh yeah, Mom, she's really smart, and she's a great cook. Deep down, I know that that can only last for so long, though, because, like, coming up with creative excuses to explain why she had to suddenly leave town, my parents had come in town just to meet her, was a bit awkward. Not that I didn't give it a shot, mind you, but my parents aren't stupid. I mean, the 5th time I tried that, they knew that something was up. Man, it took me weeks to convince them that I wasn't secretly gay. But to them, all the pieces fit. A vanishing girlfriend, an indifference to ESPN, and a strange affinity for erasure and the Go-Go's. I guess it also didn't help that for Halloween I dressed as the sailor from The Village People. 3 years in a row. But seriously, I mean, how do you prove to your parents that you're not gay when you're single? I mean, I trotted out ex-girlfriends to give testimonials. I had my gay friends explain that I just wasn't hip and stylish enough to be one of them. And I even showed my parents my Barry White and Sade CDs. You know, to prove that I had the core baby-making albums. That while simultaneously showcasing my really bad dancing. Well, eventually I was able to convince them, thankfully, but actually that just made things worse. Because now, instead of just wanting to hear about my love life, they actually wanted to arrange it. I mean, I don't know if any of you guys sitting in the back ever went out with that cute daughter that belongs to your mother's best friend. But dude, she is never cute. Eventually, even my ex-girlfriend got involved in the whole thing. She suggested that I try the whole speed dating thing, because apparently I already got the whole speed sex thing down pat. Taken her up on it yet, but I'm thinking I'm going to. I just hope that we don't go out on a date for my birthday, because the big 3-0 is coming up. I don't need Elliot Spitzer crawling up my ass about my kind of accounting fraud.